Frederick Douglass once said, "Without a struggle, there can be no progress." When I hear those words, I can't help but think about the tens of thousands of women who are released from prison every single year. They are mothers, daughters, spouses. They did not stop being human because they went to prison. We are human beings. I am a human being. My name is Sarita Steib Martin. I was incarcerated for 9 years and 2 months, and I have been out of prison 9 years and 1 month. I am a mother. I am a college graduate. I am the executive director of Operation Restoration. When I was released initially, it was one of great fear and despair and anxiety. The only thing I thought about that I wanted to do was actually go back to school and continue my education. So when I was released, that was the first thing I did. I filled out an application to the University of New Orleans, and I was denied entrance into the university based on my criminal conviction. The scariest thing about all of that was not knowing what the hell I was doing, not having it figured out, not having a blueprint. The only thing I could do was reach out to other women who were formerly incarcerated that I was incarcerated with and talk to them on a regular basis about what it was that they did to be successful. So I applied to go to the University of New Orleans again 2 years later, and I just unchecked the box. So I got into college, got scholarships, and I was able to get my Bachelor's of Science in Clinical Laboratory Science, but I had to lie to go to school. The journey that I've been on for the last 9 years has been absolutely amazing. I've been able to connect with women all across this country that had the same struggles that I have had. For me, it was really connecting and making sure that other women didn't feel that isolation and trying to make that transition and process as easy as possible for them.
It's a tough transition.
Oh my God, it's the worst.
I remember a saying by Angela Davis. I no longer have to accept the things that I cannot change. I'm on a mission to change the things that I cannot accept. My name is Dauphinette Martin. I am a formerly incarcerated woman. I have been out of prison 6 years today after serving a 7-year, 4-month, 28-day sentence. I am a statewide organizer, an activist, an advocate for women and girls formerly and currently incarcerated. One of the first things that I thought about when I was released was, what am I going to do now? I remember for a full year I hid in my mother's home because I had nowhere else to go. I didn't have basic necessities like my own clothes, my own deodorant, my own change of underwear. I remember my first bus pass, how excited I was because I didn't have to worry about transportation to school now because I wanted to go to school and dedicate myself. But I didn't want to worry about how I was going to get there, which is one of the reasons today I collect all of those items for women who are coming home because I know what it feels like not to have those things. We don't want women to have to worry about a change of underwear. We have that for you. Whatever it is they need, just to make it a little bit more bearable. A woman comes into her full self once she's able to heal. And it takes other women to share with her to start that healing.
Just imagine a young girl, 26 years old, sitting in prison not thinking that she's ever gonna come home. And then one day somebody just call you and tell you, you're gonna be leaving. My name is Danielle Bernard Metz. I'm just coming home 2 years after serving 23 years and 8 months of a life sentence. I was commuted by President Obama. Today I am an outreach worker for Ceasefire NOLA. I attend college, the Southern University for social work, and I also am a mentor to young girls in the juvenile facility. My first day coming home after being incarcerated all those years was just excitement. It was kind of a fearful thing, but yet joyful, because at one time I never thought that I would get an opportunity to come home. And I started trying to prepare myself and get on the road to start doing things for myself. I had to struggle with my Social Security number because I didn't even have a Social Security. I had never had a job. So I had to write to Washington. I had to wait for weeks. I had to wait for months for this to happen. My son, he once told me he had got so comfortable to me not being here. It was almost like he was used to it. It was kind of awkward for him, and I can still see the little kid that I left at 7 years old. My one thing that I wanted to do when I get home was just reconnect with my family, reconnect with my mom, because for every Christmas that I had been in prison, she was there. Every Christmas she would come and just sit in a visiting shed with me, and we would eat chicken wings, and I would ask her, Mom, do you ever think I'm gonna come home? She ended up dying 7 months after I came home, and if I didn't have a house that she had left behind, right now I'd probably be homeless. You know, I had a friend tell me the other day I wasn't relevant. And I told him, I said, as long as I'm free, I'm relevant. That makes me relevant. When I'm outside and I come on the outside of the world and I can just, like I'm here and my shirt is just breezing, my own shirt, I'm free. So I'm always relevant. And I just thank God for the opportunity, and I just want to pay everything forward because I had people that the community wrapped their arms around me and just showed me love. People that know my struggle, know where I came from, know what I had been through, and they embraced me. I hope that everybody that's hearing this that would just join in on, get on the bandwagon to helping others, because there are so many of me left behind.